What is up, guys? It's really nice out today, and today I'm just going to be doing a brief overview of my car and what's to come. So I'm about to get the car painted, and I just thought it would be really cool to just document all this stuff I've done in the car so far. It's a 1988 Mazda RX-7. It's a GXL model. I'm the second owner. I got it from the original owner. I got a 100% stock NA13B, and the engine was replaced in the 90s. I'm not sure what happened, but it was replaced by Mazda with a brand new block. And by the time I got it, I was lucky enough to have it with 16,000 miles. Got it non-running. Ended up getting it running, replacing the fuel pump and all the fuel components. Started up like a dime, and I've done a lot to it since. But the goal is to keep it classy, no crazy body kits or anything. Just nice stance and a nice street car. And I do daily it during this time of the year. I don't daily it in the winter, really. So over here, if you look, we have Advan Anis 17x8 all around, so it's plus 12 in the front and then plus 25 in the rear. I'm gonna need some spacers, but it is a staggered offset. I love the look of these wheels, and they really do complete the car. And over here we have S5 Aero mirrors. So this was on models 89 through 91 RX-7s. I just like the way they look. People call them Shrek mirrors, but it is what it is. Over here we have an REM Mimia Type 4 style wing. Yes, this is a replica wing, but looks good. It's gonna look really cool painted. I do have S5, so again, 89 through 91 taillights, which are cool. I have a custom exhaust. This is like a Tanabe, muffler, dual muffler, pretty cool. So that's really it for exterior. There's not really much going on there. Let me just put my seats down. So I have these Energy seats. I got them off my buddy Joshua John for a really good deal with the planted seat rails. They're all right. I am replacing them with Recaro SR3s soon, so that's really cool. We have a fire extinguisher mount. I do occasionally. I'm still learning how to drift, but I'll bring it to the track. It's a grassroots style car. I'm not really going to do anything crazy engine wise. Just add some suspension bits, and that's really it. Garage moon power mats, Greddy Type A shift knob, Nardi 350 mil with red stitching. Love that wheel. Sony AXV AX1000 radio with CarPlay, really nice on long road trips. S5 bezel for the radio, S5 AC vents, and behind there, actually underneath the seat, you won't see it, I have an amplifier for my stereo. I'm just running rear speakers at the moment, but I'll figure out something for the front. You'll see this big red wire. I have a fuse block and an AEM Wideband in here, powered with a Link ECU. So that is where all the magic is. And as for the interior, that's really it. So you can get a good overview here. Got this phone mount over here, which is cool. So we'll pop the hood. Oh yeah, and for suspension, I have Stan Super Street coilovers, a welded 3.9 automatic diff, and PBM coils. Or no, PBM solid bushings, and then Energy suspension bushings. So yeah. So this is a magic here. There's quite a bit going on. So we have a Koyo Radiator CX Racing front mount kit. I'm gonna have to modify it a little bit soon, but honestly it runs pretty good out of the box. AutoZone filter, CX Racing blow off valve. I made a custom mount for my windshield washer fluid so I can pass inspection in Massachusetts. Still running a BAC valve, have a filter on it. eBay catch can, GM IAT sensor, GM coolant temp sensor, Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, custom throttle bracket I made, Volvo power steering pump that's held together by nothing. It's really nice, it feels great. FD RX7 alternator, 4 TPS with the JDL manufacturing TPS kit, ID1050X injectors for the primaries and the secondaries. I said, yeah, powered by a Link Monsoon G4X custom engine harness I made. Running the clutch fan, which is great. Stock crank angle sensor. I did kind of wire tuck it. Running LQ4 ignition coils because I'm cheap. The battery is relocated. That's one thing I didn't mention. So, batteries here in the rear cubby with a custom mount I made. This is an NA engine. So this is a S4 NA engine, 100% stock. It's the engine that came with the car. I did 6-port turbo it, so I used T2 manifolds and port matched the lower intake manifold. And so these are S4 intake manifolds. Doesn't really matter. S5 turbo with turbo manifold, with a racing beat downpipe. So that's the whole sitch over there. And I got the CX Racing oil kit. So I have a Mishimoto Oil Sandwich Plate to supply oil to the turbo, and then it's draining to the front cover. If you guys have seen my 6-port turbo YouTube video, I talk a little bit more about that. I redid a lot of the wiring here. I have some cleanup to do over there, but overall pretty clean. Working windshield wipers and everything. Tucked my harness, still cleaning stuff up. I had to like do some work over here, but overall, really simple car in my eyes. Really clean, and it gets the job done. Works great on the street, works great on the track, and I'm really happy. Another thing, some of the stuff you can't see, I have an action clutch stage 3 6-puck sprung clutch, and it took a while to get used to, but it's not horrible at all. Yeah, it's a great car. It's so fast for what it is. So this car made 99.2 horsepower and 107 torque last year. I didn't have a full exhaust, so like coming from that and then this is like a huge difference. I haven't got it dynoed. It was tuned by, this car was remotely tuned by Ryan Heinrich from RGHTBrainDesign, so that's super rad. And yeah, I just like, you know, refresh stuff, replace like some brake lines, some fluids, all of that. Aside from fuel stuff, I have the stock Atkins fuel filter and a Walboro 255 in the back, and then the ID injectors and the Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. Fueling is so important with a setup like this. And yeah, I know that's a lot to take in, but that's all I can really fit in at the top of my head. And it just shows what you can do in your parents' driveway or garage or whatever, with just saving up funds over time and just using the resources online. So we're gonna get in the car, and hopefully I can get some in-car driving footage and show you guys how it sounds, how it drives, through a nice POV. All right, so I was recording and it was recording in slow-mo the whole time. So just gonna go to the gas station, fill her up, and show you guys the routine of what I do when I fill up. So it's not horrible. It's like every other car or every other Rotary. I do premix, of course. I forgot to mention I did delete my OMP. Yo, what's up, dog? Got the Rotary Bum premix kit. So this is all the premix stuff. And gas prices are $3.40 a gallon, which is high considered They're considerably high, so we'll see how much this is gonna suck. All right, $30 and $30, 8 gallons. So each one of these bottles are about 8. Right. Let's go for a drive. Get a little rowdy, so we'll do that. Hasn't been aligned in 25 plus years or so. Who knows? I haven't aligned it yet, so I could wonder how much better the car is going to feel, especially since I made a bunch of suspension modifications. They're not going to slow down, make this unenjoyable. When drifting, I had to run almost 50 psi in the rear, so, and around 35 up front. Right now I'm running 40 psi all around, so that gives you a good idea.
Peace. Jesus Christ, it's hot as fuck.